you end up in the prison again?
I don't know, man. Maybe we should stop buying illegal drinks.
Okay, whatever.
Dr. Pepper is not
Dr.
that
Pepper
bad.
is not that
Yeah.
bad. Oh no! The gates! Stop! What? Come on!
What is this? We're
What's
locked
this
up.
gate? What? Wait,
We're locked
what?
up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Do you know what time is it?
I don't know, man.
It's time for the movie review.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I was not waiting for this.
Oh my god.
This is the highest rated movie in IMDb history. Well, maybe not history, but it is the highest rated movie on IMDb. And it is called Shawshank Redemption. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
This movie was posted in 1993, and it's directed by
Frank Darabont.
Frank Darabont. I do not know that director.
It's Darabont, I think. Yeah, Frank Darabont.
Darabont. Okay.
Yeah.
So this movie is apparently the highest rated movie in our
Oh my god, no
way! We just read the reviews, and we just scrolled down, and a lot of people were saying that this movie is perfect, it's so good.
Yeah,
The internet glazes this movie.
the internet loves this movie.
Yeah, the internet is
It's been number one for quite a long time now.
Yeah, quite a long time probably. It's number one in top 250 and number one in the whole IMDb thing. Yeah, so it's number one. That's what we wanted to get started with. Now, as this is the number one movie talk, today we will introduce this, we will talk about this movie. Yes, of course.
About that, yeah.
But yeah, let's start with this.
Well, let's introduce ourselves first.
Yeah, okay. So, well, I'm Ann for Noah, and he is...
V for Vabatosh.
Yes, exactly. So we're the Ann V duo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so...
The envy duo doesn't even exist.
So we make movies and stuff, but since my channel got deleted, or our channel got deleted, it's unfortunate, but it did bring us a new era, which we will start with this new movie talk, which will be my second video on this new channel. I only have 15 subscribers, unfortunately, so...
50.
15.
Oh, okay.
So I would appreciate if you would like the video and subscribe if you do see it, because our introduction
Probably
video
not.
has like 11 views. But I hope this gains attention though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we have to tackle this topic. So
I think we should start with IMDb first. What it is.
yeah, like what is IMDb?
So IMDb is basically like this movie platform where you have these collection of movies and people give reviews on those movies, and you have like these special type of movies that usually have a rating of 8.1 or higher, in special cases 8, go to this chart called the IMDb Top 250 Movies, where they have selected all these sort of best type of, classic or, whatever appeals to the audience.
Like, the classics are there, like Jaws and...
all those
like,
Top 250. So,
like Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah, and currently at the number one movie out of all the top 250 is the Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, and then comes, I think second is like Godfather.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what is the other one called?
Third is Dark Knight.
Yeah, Dark Knight.
Fourth is Godfather Part 2. Fifth is 12 Angry Men, but
Yeah,
whatever.
all that.
But today we're going to be discussing about the numero uno, Shawshank Redemption.
Numero uno.
Numero uno, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we'll just think why this is number one, because we've seen the movie and then we don't think
we don't think that
it's the best
like,
out of all. It's a pretty good movie, but I don't think it's the best.
And like you would probably think that it's like 10 out of 10 in IMDb, but frankly it's not. It's 9.3. And
that's pretty good though.
Yeah, and that's pretty good. Yeah, that's the highest. Yeah. But that's still not 10 out of 10. So if there's some new movie that will gain so much attention, maybe it will one day.
Maybe one day, but nothing is perfect. But this is damn near perfect. So I just want to explain.
Yeah.
We'll see why it's so perfect, and then we'll give our own reviews.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, we have to tell our own opinions on the movie, tackle the kind of thing that why don't we think that it's worthy of being number one, numero uno, like that's the part that we're gonna do.
Yeah, and then we'll share our ratings.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think this is a pretty good movie. I wouldn't say it's the best out of all the 250 movies there. I think there are some better movies than it, but I'll start with the good first. I think it's a pretty good movie. It gives a lot of good messages in the movie about hope. About holding into hope and not letting fear, consume you. And I think this has probably one of the best endings in movie history.
It does. It's really
satisfying, the ending, and I like it about it. Also like that it's kind of like a period drama. Like it shows like different events happening during his period in the prison. Yeah. And it's almost like a documentary. You know what I mean? It's like his life story, biography.
It's like span of 50 years or no, not 50 years.
50 years. 15 years or something.
Yeah, 15 years or something in the jail.
It's almost like biographical, and I like that element in the movie that it shows like the character development, like how his friendship progresses with, for example, Morgan Freeman's character, who I think the acting in this movie is also another strong point.
Yeah.
And Morgan Freeman, like, his acting is really, really good. And he got nominated for an Oscar for it.
Yeah.
But he did not win, but I think his acting was pretty good. Yeah, the acting is a strong point, and also the character development in this movie is pretty strong. I like how it sort of progresses into it. So, first of all, when he comes to the prison, he's obviously not familiar with all these people, but then he does deeds for them, these good deeds, and then they sort of become friends eventually.
Yeah, and then like he gains like friendships with the like, guards and stuff, and then he earns
respect, basically.
Yeah,
earns
their
their
respect. Yeah, so then he's like at a higher level in the prison. So
yeah, and I like that progression in the movie. I think the way they pace the movie is pretty good. Fun fact: this movie is 9.3, but it did not win any Oscars. It does not win 7 Oscars.
Yeah, it's
but it is 1994, and that year was really competitive. So but yeah, I think in my opinion, this is the best picture from 1994.
Yeah.
It's not the best picture from IMDb, but I will say it's the best picture from 1994. What about you? What are the good stuffs for the film?
So, I mean, I think I watched this movie like about 2 years ago, and I rewatched it many times, so I kind of I kind of learned new things about the movie.
Same.
I like the cinematography a lot, like how it's like some of the scenes, for example, the scene where they're drinking like when drinking the cold beer, and then he explains like how nice it was and stuff, and I like the character development as Vabatosh said here, like the character development is very is good, because the actors the characters kind of they progress in their how do I say, relationship, friendship over the whole span of the movie, and then by the end of the movie there's the ending.
It's so satisfying.
Yeah, it's so sad. Yeah, it's like you watch the whole movie.
Yeah,
and
he's struggling in here, and then he finally gains that freedom.
Yeah, and gains that freedom, and then it's kind of
amazing,
you have watched the whole movie just to be rewarded with some that you knew that their life isn't over because they went to jail.
Yeah, and that scene where the rain is pouring and he's laying down. I think that's one of the best cinematic
and
experiences.
Then also, it is. And then also when he's crawling through that pile of poop in the sewer.
Yeah.
I think that's really dramatic and stuff when he's getting out of the prison cell.
Yeah, it's almost symbolic. It's showing the struggle.
Yeah.
And then he's out. Showing the redemption.
Yeah, it's dramatic, and then he gets out, and then there's freedom, freedom, it's
that's the best scene in the entire movie, in my opinion.
It's really good.
Yeah,
but
really well.
We don't think that it's worthy of being number one because we think that some things that might be rated from others are not so good in our opinion as might be in other people's opinion.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely should be in the top 250 movie, but I don't think it should be number one.
Yeah, because we don't have the same movie our favorite movie. Mine's Interstellar, and he's Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And that might change one day. Also, we like both of us like Christopher Nolan a lot, but we also respect other directors.
Yeah, and this one is pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good, but. In my opinion, I have only watched this movie from him, so I don't know.
Green Mile, actually.
Oh, he made Green? Oh yeah, okay. Well, he made Green Mile, so I watched these prison movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we tackled that pretty professionally. I think.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. So now we can get into the bad parts. What we think that it's not that good.
I think that this movie is very limited because it doesn't show the outside world that much.
Yeah.
The whole movie basically just takes place in prison, and I think. That
it doesn't really show. I think they're to make it better. I think they should have added some kind of character, or they could have shown the main character's parents. How they if he had parents.
Well, maybe not parents, but his past or something.
Yeah, past or something.
His wife or some more detailed.
How everything happened, because it starts with the car where he apparently shoots his wife. Cheating on. No spoilers on this video.
That's cap.
But we're saying that I mean, spoiler alert, of course, but so we think that there should be some kind of past that tells him how is his relationship with his wife, and
how he was a banker, right? And he's maybe more on his job, more relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
It's some type of flashbacks maybe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was 1993, so I mean it's really it's pretty limited in the way that they made it, because now we have all kinds of.
Also, they had a really limited budget. Also,
yeah,
so
they also had So didn't they use an actual prison for the movie?
Yeah, they did, I think.
Okay, but you can continue now.
I think it could have focused a bit more on the other characters also. There are the other characters passed also, because now we're just looking through Andy's, the main character.
Yeah, Andy's,
eyes, maybe more passed under red.
Yeah.
his friend, more passed on the other people.
Yeah.
Could have been explored a bit more, but it's actually explored in the book. So I was expecting that in the movie, but that's what I'm saying. More exploration on the other characters.
Yeah. So it's time for the reviews now. This is not my phone; it's his phone. So disclaimer: don't say that this phone is mine. We're recording with my phone right now.
Yeah. We're currently at IMDb right here. There's a lot of tents over here, so.
Let's start with it. Or maybe not that one. Maybe.
These ones are pretty lengthy. Yeah. Hitchcock, the legend, said that some birds are meant to be caged. He gave 10 out of 10 for Shawshank Redemption. Okay. So Shawshank Redemption is written and directed by Frank Darabont. It's an adaptation of Stephen King novel Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption starring Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman. The film portrays the story of Andy Dufresne, a banker who is sentenced to 2 life sentences at Shawshank. Yes, 2 life sentences. For apparently murdering his wife and her lover. Andy finds it tough going, but finds solace in the friendship he forms with fellow inmate Ellis Redding.
Okay, so high spoiler alert right here.
While things start to pick up when the warden finds Andy a prison job.
Okay, I think that's just like the plot of the movie, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just recapping the whole thing. Benefiting his talents as a banker. However, the arrival of another inmate is going to vastly change things for all of them. Okay.
Yeah, so he basically just says that it's a good like cinematography here that we can see here and stuff. So we cannot read all of it, but because it's really
if you love Shawshank, then it's a love that lasts for a lifetime. Everything brings the same array.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he says he got a lot of emotions basically from here. So I could just skip to that, but I mean I think I agree with this. I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10, but I agree that you feel a lot of emotions to this movie.
Alright, so now it's my turn to read. I do know said 10 out of 10 don't rent Shawshank. I'm trying to save you money. This is the last film title that you should consider borrowing. Renting Shawshank will cost you $5. Just plunk down the $25 and own the title.
Okay,
You'll wind up. Okay, what is this guy saying?
Alright.
Forget about what others, including myself, might suggest you'll discover in the Shawshank Redemption. When you watch it, you'll identify something very personal in your own life with a scene, a character, or moment in this uncomplicated movie. Oh, so he's trying to say that there's a lot of things that you'll discover something like a lesson that the old person said there's a lot of emotions that
he explicitly said don't rent this movie, buy it. I know I would probably rent it because I don't really rewatch it that much often. I've seen it 2 times only. I'll probably watch it again, but in the distant future, but I probably wouldn't buy it, but I'd say it's a pretty good movie though.
He says how the movie's made and the
it's pretty
cinematography.
Well made. Alex Kolokotronis, okay, that's a nice name. 10 out of 10. This is how a movie should be made.
Okay, wow.
Oh, okay. The movie is not your ordinary Hollywood flick. Okay, it has a great and deep message. I agree. This movie has a foundation and just kept on being built on from there, and that foundation is hope. Okay.
Okay.
Other than just the message of this movie, so there's a lot of messages.
There's a lot.
Yeah, other than just the message of this movie, the acting was phenomenal. Like I said, Tim Robbins gave one of the greatest performances ever. He wasn't nominated for an Oscar, but I think he should have. He was inspiring, intelligent, and most of all positive. His performance just made me smile. Robin plays Andy Dufresne, who was wrongfully convicted. That's
enough. So
I'm not reading all that. But
all really lengthy. These descriptions, descriptions. You have to be really really just really happy with the movie to be.
I know. Yeah, I get it. And I partially agree with. I actually agree with this review. I say the acting.
Now we're going into the bad reviews. These are pretty. There's a 7 out of 10 and a 5 out of 10. Okay, so Matt Jones said 5 out of 10. Papillion is much better. Oh come on! Second best movie ever. I don't think so. It's unrealistic and overly sentimental. The people who voted so high can't have seen many films. By all means, watch it. But Papillion, for example, is far superior. Who can forget Steve McQueen's red-rimmed eyes and pasty
I really should stop there. First of all, I've never heard of the movies called Papillion. I don't know what this guy's yapping.
Papillion. It sounds like a bird.
It doesn't sound like a name that I watch, but I don't agree with this because I agree it's not the second best. Okay, maybe at this time it's the second best, but I don't think it's the best movie. But I don't think it's really.
This was July 5th, 2002.
I don't think it's unrealistic. I think it's really realistic the way it portrays prison. And I don't think it's over sentimental. I think it gives the messages pretty well. It delivers it well.
Yeah, that's true. But like Madron, I do respect you, but like I don't think this is very like a
man.
I don't think
if you're comparing this movie with Papillion, which I've
like the bird movie or something.
I just don't know, man. I don't know.
Like I mean, this was written in July 5th, 2002. So yeah, I mean, I get it, but like this guy's probably like.
That's all the IMDb reviews we have for today.
Yes, that is absolutely true. Which is not going to be long. This is just our ratings and stuff.
Personal ratings. Yes.
Okay, so I'll start with mine and then you can continue to yours. Okay, so mine's pretty short. It's just like as I said at the first part, that I don't think this movie is perfect, but it's good. Like it is good, but it's not in my top 10s. It's definitely not in my top 10s, but it could be in my top 15, or maybe even it could like possibly be like near top 10s, but it's like a hardly in the middle. So I gave this movie about 8.1 out of 10 because of what I said. 8.2, 8.1, I'm still kind of struggling with like what I'm like which one it is, but I think like 8.1 or 8.2 is pretty like, you know, average for movies. I don't wanna go and just dive straight into a 7 because I don't think that's right for this movie. I think this movie is very good. The director did a good job, but it's not perfect. So that's what I'm trying to say. So definitely watch this movie, but consider of what we said, and also there's a lot of spoilers in this video. So if you don't want to get spoiled, then watch the movie before you watch this review. Okay?
It's a little late for that.
Yeah. So my personal rating of this movie is, let me just tell you how I rate. So I rate from a scale from 4 to 10. So the average movie would be like a 7 out of 10. I give this movie an 8.4 out of 10. This is in my top 20s. I think it's a really well-made film. I don't think it's the best, but I still think it's a pretty good movie overall. So yeah 8.4 out of 10.
Yeah, and we basically have the same kinds of reasons why we think that it's lower than a 9.3. Of course, it could be like closer to a 9, but it's not, because we both agree with like how it's made nicely, but it just doesn't like earn, like for us at least, like we don't think that it's the best movie out there. Just, you know, it's not the best movie out there. So I definitely recommend you watch this movie. It's available in where?
I think it's in HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max.
Or depending on where you live, maybe Netflix.
Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus. You can check all of them.
Not Disney Plus.
Well, okay, not Disney Plus, but like all of it except for Disney Plus and something you can check if you have them.
But you know, that's our personal rating. Comment down what you think of this movie.
Exactly. Please make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and stay tuned for more movie talks, because we're gonna do a bunch of them. We're gonna do this whole movie talk like playlist and stuff, and you can watch all of them. I know these might not be as professional, but you know,
this is just our first video, so sorry if there's any mistakes or anything.
But that's all we wanted to say. But for that now, this is N for Noah and V for Vabatosh signing off. Bye bye.
I've been held hostage the whole time here.